Hello everybody, welcome back to SSB Crack Exams. I am Anuradha and I have brought for you in this particular session a very important notification by the Indian Army. Yes, you have guessed it correctly. The Indian Army has published Remount Veterinary Corps 2021 notification. So those of you who are interested to apply through this notification, here I am with the important details that you should know before you start applying for this particular Remount Veterinary Corps 2021 entry. So first of all, we will look into what is Remount Veterinary Corps 2021 notification as published by the Indian Army. As you know that Indian Army has already published the notification for this particular entry of Remount Veterinary Corps for this year, and as you all know, it's a very special entry for the male candidates only who are graduates in Bachelor of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry. So it's a wonderful opportunity for those of you who are Bachelors of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry. So the male candidates who are the graduates in these disciplines can apply for this particular Remount Veterinary Corps entry in the Indian Army. Now, what is Remount Veterinary Corps? The Remount and Veterinary Corps RVC is an administrative and operational branch of the Indian Army, and it is one of its oldest formations. It is responsible for breeding, rearing and training of all animals which are used in the Army. So those of you who are animal lovers as well can apply for this particular entry into the Indian Army. Then who else can apply for Remount Veterinary Corps 2021 entry? Applications are invited from qualified male veterinary graduates for Short Service Commission or SSC in Remount Veterinary Corps of Indian Army 2021. So this is a Short Service Commission entry for all the male veterinary graduates. The last date for the receipt of application, this is a very important date that you should look forward to, as the application has already started for this particular entry. The last date to receive the application is 18th of November 2021 by 5 p.m. and you should send the application to the office of DGRVS RV1 by 18th November 2021 by the time of 5 p.m. So please note down the last date for the receipt of the application for this particular entry. Now, let's check out the eligibility criteria so that you can know if you're eligible for this entry or not. First of all, you should be a citizen of India. Secondly, your age limit should be 21 to 32 years of age as on 18th November 2021. So you have to check whether you are between 21 and 32 years of age as on 18th of November 2021. If you are so, then you are eligible for this entry. Now, those of you who are BVSC or Bachelors in Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry degree graduates are granted Short Service Commission in RVC, and they will be considered for grant of permanent commission only if they are below 30 years of age on the date of grant of SSC and if they qualify in the Departmental Permanent Commission test. So provided that these two criteria are met, you will be eligible for permanent commission as well. Next, for Masters in Veterinary Science and Doctorate degree holders, you will be considered for grant of permanent commission with age relaxation as per extant rules commensurate to the antedate seniority granted to them. So you will also be granted permanent commission as per the rules that are applied. Talking about educational qualification, now, BVSC or Bachelors in Veterinary Science or Bachelors in Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry degree from any of the recognized Indian university or its equivalent foreign degree, that is, the candidate should possess recognized veterinary qualification included in the first or second schedule of the Indian Veterinary Council Act 1984. So, if you are holding these degrees, then you are eligible for the entry as well. Now, there is a very important thing to note down as well. You should have passed the qualifying examination with internship at the time of submission of application. So, this is a very important provision that is needed. However, candidates who are not in possession of mark sheets of all years, part or semesters, including final or part or semester of qualifying examination and internship completion certificate, will not be eligible to apply. So these are the very important things that you need to note down if you want to apply for this particular Remount Veterinary Corps 2021 entry. Now, how will the selection procedure for this entry work? First of all, there will be a shortlisting of applications. So, the first initial screening and shortlisting of applications will be done at Directorate General Remount Veterinary Services, Integrated Headquarters of Ministry of Defence Army, and after that they will be forwarded to Directorate General Recruiting of IHQ of Ministry of Defence Army. After that, you will be called for SSB interview. So, candidates whose applications are found in order shall be detailed to appear for the Service Selection Board on a specified date. Detailed instructions along with the date and place of SSB will be intimated directly by the Department Directorate General Recruiting IHQ of Ministry of Defence Army, right? So this is a direct entry, then you need not go for any written examination. Your applications will be shortlisted and therefore you will be called for SSB interview. So it's very important, guys, that you should start preparing for SSB interview on the very day that you also submit the application for this particular entry of Remount Veterinary Corps 2021. For this, guys, we already have provided SSB interview online course, and you can access this course, which is the best in the market, by downloading our app from the Google Play Store. You can see at a very reasonable price we are providing a very comprehensive and insightful course where you will find the details of SSB interview and the steps in which the interview takes place from day 1 of the interview to day 5. So it's a very important course, guys. So I would recommend you to take this course and enroll yourself to it as soon as you apply for this entry and start preparing for the SSB interview. Now, after SSB interview, your name will be there in the merit list. So, after you have attended the SSB interview, merit list will be produced and the merit list of the candidates recommended by SSB and declared medically fit will be prepared in it. It is to be noted that mere qualifying at the SSB interview will not confirm your final selection. It will be based on the merit list, which will be again prepared on the basis of marks obtained by the candidate at SSBs only. And as such, higher educational qualifications, previous achievements have no role to play. So please be sure that the merit list will be prepared based on the marks that you will obtain as in the SSB interviews and also as per the medical fitness, which will be again tested in the medical examination. So guys, these are the important selection procedure for Remount Veterinary Corps 2021 entry. Now, talking about training and service terms, which are very important for this entry. Now, you will be commissioned directly in the rank of captain. Okay, and your training, the selected candidates will be detailed about the post-commission training, which will take place at RVC Center and College at Meerut, Kant, okay, which is in UP, Uttar Pradesh. Next, about the antedate seniority, this is very important. 12 to 20 or 24 months antedate seniority will be granted to candidates holding postgraduate or doctorate degree respectively. So, if you are a postgraduate degree holder, you will be granted a 12 months antedate seniority, and if you are a doctorate degree holder, you will be given a 24-month antedate seniority. Okay, and it will be granted to any candidate who's holding the postgraduate or doctorate degrees in any discipline of veterinary science from a recognized university, which should be again further recognized by VCI in India or abroad prior to their commissioning in the Remount Veterinary Corps. Now, the candidate must hold MVSC, that is Masters in Veterinary Science, or they should be a PhD degree holder on the date of commissioning for availing antedate seniority. So this is a very important criteria for those of you who want to get this antedate seniority. Now, so suitability for retention of commission. Now, if an officer is found unsuitable within 1 year of the grant of commission, his commission may be terminated at any time before the contractual period of service for 5 years, right? So you need not be, you should be very careful about this particular thing. Okay, you should not be found suitable within 1 year of the grant of commission, otherwise your service will be terminated before 5 years. Now, what is the tenure of engagement according to this entry? Now, all officers would be granted commission and they would serve the Indian Army for a period of 5 years from the date of conferment of commission, subject to fulfillment of other conditions. Okay, so 5 years is a minimum period of serving the Indian Army as Remount Veterinary Corps. the period of 5 years may further be extended by another 5 years. That is, it can made to 10 years subject to your performance. So this is again very important. Your minimum tenure of engagement is 5 years, which can again be extended to further 5 years depending on your performance. So now the question may arise, if you want to apply for this particular entry, how you can apply, how you can do that. Now, application on a plain paper which should measure 21 centimeter by 36 centimeter should be duly typed as per the format given in the advertisement. Now, for this advertisement or the official notification by the Indian Army for this particular entry, you guys can check out our SSB Crack Exams blog, where we have written an article on it, and you will get the notification, the official notification of the Indian Army along with it, which you can download, and then you can follow the format given there and write an application on the plain paper, and it should be duly typed, okay, not a handwritten application. Next, the envelope containing application should be superscribed in red ink, okay, it should be written in red ink, and it should indicate clearly as application for short service commission in RVC. Now this you have to write very clearly on the envelope in red ink. Now, application should then be posted by ordinary registered or speed post to reach at the following address. Now, please note down the address. It is very important that you address the application through ordinary registered or speed post. Now, what is the address? It is Directorate General Remount Veterinary Services, RV1, QMG's branch, Integrated Headquarters of MOD Army, West Block 3, ground floor, wing number 4, RK Puram, New Delhi 110066. So this is the very important address that you need to write and address your application to on the envelope. Okay, so I hope that this session has been quite useful to you guys. Please note down the last date of the receipt of application, which is 18th of November 2021. Okay, so you should take care that your application is reaching this at this particular address by 18th of November 2021. Now, those of you who have already applied for this particular entry or who are planning to apply for this entry can also start preparing for your SSB interview, since it's a direct entry into the Indian Army, by enrolling to our SSB interview online course. And you can do that very easily by downloading our app from the Google Play Store first, and then enrolling yourself to this very important and helpful course, which will help you to crack SSB interview and be successful in it. Now, you can also try out the other courses that we have already provided for you, and this is related to the other defense examinations as well. You name the defense exam, we have the course for it, and you can check out all the other defense examination related courses by downloading our app. And as well, when you are applying for any particular course or you're enrolling to it, or if you want to enroll for the SSB interview online course, which is very much recommended for you, please do not forget to use the code WARRIOR10 to get an extra 10% discount on all courses. So that was it from my side, guys. I hope that this session has been quite useful to you, and that you will all be successfully applying for this particular Remount Veterinary Corps 2021 entry into the Indian Army. Till then, everyone, best of luck, and I will see you again with something more interesting and important for your defense exam purposes. Till then, guys, everyone, take care, stay safe, and always stay motivated. Jai Hind.